welcome back to Productions. Oh, sorry guys, I'm watching the original Powerpuff Girls. Let me turn the volume down. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. I was watching the original Powerpuff Girls. Anyways, today I'll be doing a movie review. Previously I did a review on a Finding Nemo ripoff called Izzy's Way Home. But then I'm finally back with another movie review, and this time I'll be doing a movie review made by Illumination, the same company behind Secret Life of Pets and Despicable Me. And sorry guys, that's my dog running, but today I'll be doing a movie review on Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, which is the first Dr. Seuss movie that Illumination has made. Anyway, so yeah, today I'll be doing a movie review on Dr. Seuss's The Lorax. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Will Productions once again. And today I'll be doing a review on The Lorax. Game of the year of 2012. The same year as Rise of the Guardians, the same year as Madagascar 3, the same year as the horrible Food Fight movie, and the same year as Brave, and the same year as the English dub Space Dogs was released. Yeah, the English dub Space Dogs was released in the United States in my area. It was released in Russia first in 2010, but then it released in my area back in 2012 in the United States, which is English dub. So, let's get to the plot. Basically, what the plot is, we already know the story of the Lorax, so yeah. It's pretty much like the same plot as like the book, but done bad. And yeah, I'm not gonna explain it. What do I think of this movie? Honestly, this movie is pretty mediocre, to be honest with you. I mean, when it comes to Illumination, I really love their films. The Despicable Me franchise is pretty good, except for the third one. The third movie was okay, and I'm really looking forward to Despicable Me 4. I hope Despicable Me 4 won't be a flop. And I really love The Secret Life of Pets and The Secret Life of Pets 2. I really love this first Secret Life of Pets movie, and I really love Secret Life of Pets 2. I also really love The Grinch. The Grinch is good, and so was the prequel Minions movies. I really love Minions 2015, and I really love the 2022 movie called Minions Rise of Gru. Minions Rise of Gru was a masterpiece. What else? That is made by Illumination. Oh, and Hop. Hop was the very first Illumination movie to be live action, but the rest are animated. And this movie was made after Hop was released. And yeah. And sorry about that, my mom's in a meeting, so sorry about that. Oh, and do you know what else is made by Illumination is the Sing movies. Yes, Sing 1 and 2. I really love Sing 1 and 2. And yeah, that's pretty much all the Illumination movies. And excuse me, I burped, but what do I think of this movie? Honestly, this movie is, like I said, this movie is pretty mediocre, to be honest. But I mean, all the characters are just bland and boring, especially the main character, the Lorax, which the main character of the Lorax is played by none other than Danny V. Ville. I think that's what his name is. Yeah, Danny V. Ville. Um, yeah. The poster says, from the creators of Despicable Me in theaters, March 12th. Yes, this came out in 2012. And this came out in the exact same year as Treasure Buddies and Rise of the Guardians and Madagascar 3, which I really want to say this out loud. Rise of the Guardians and Madagascar 3 are way better films than this, because I found that film to be mediocre, to be honest with you. And it's nothing like the original Lorax movie from 1972. I think it came out. The original Lorax movie was released in 1972. But I don't really like the Lorax that much. I really like The Grinch more. That's my favorite Dr. Seuss book, is The Grinch. And I really love The Grinch live action film and the animated one. Yeah. But is it the worst Dr. Seuss movie I've ever seen in my life? It still goes to the horrible Cat in the Hat live action movie. Yeah, that's right. The Cat in the Hat live action movie is even worse than this movie. Yeah. At least this movie is not as bad as the Cat in the Hat live action remake, but it's still mediocre. Yeah. The Lorax isn't my favorite. I like The Grinch more. I adore The Grinch. Especially the live action movie made by Jim Carrey and the animated one, which I reviewed on the animated Grinch last year, if you want to go check that out on my Christmas movie reviews. But this, I just found that movie to be mediocre, to be honest with you. And thank the Lord, Illumination redeemed themselves to make Despicable Me 2 after this movie. Thank the Lord. Thank goodness they redeemed themselves to make Despicable Me 2 after this mediocre movie. Ugh. And after they made Despicable Me 2 is the 2015 Minions movie, and after Minions they made Secret Life of Pets. And yeah. Despicable Me 2 is a way better movie than this. And yeah, it's nothing like the original. It's nothing like the story's nothing like the book and the original 1972 movie. And yeah. And this movie is just mediocre, to be honest with you. Yeah, I found that to be one of the most mediocre movies of 2012, but is it the worst movie of 2012? Well, Food Fight is even worse than this movie. Yeah, I just said that. Food Fight is even worse than the Lorax. Yeah. I do have to give credit of this movie. I really love the animation. The animation is really good. The animation is way better than Food Fight, because Food Fight is one of the worst movies of 2012 with the worst animation. But this movie, I found the animation to be pretty good. That's the only thing I can give credit for. Yeah. I just found that film to be mediocre. Thank goodness Illumination redeemed themselves to make Despicable Me 2 after this movie. Yeah. Yeah, thank goodness I didn't watch this movie as a kid. I stick the only Dr. Seuss thing that I stick into is The Grinch. I really love The Grinch. I really want to say this out loud, but The Grinch is way better than the Lorax, in my opinion. Because The Grinch is from my childhood. I really love I really love the Jim Carrey live action Grinch, and I really love the animated one from 2018. Which, yeah, the animated Grinch 2018 is an amazing. Yeah, the Grinch 2018 is awesome. It's really awesome. If you thought that the Grinch 2018 was bad enough, but this is even worse than the Grinch 2018 because it got a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes. Because when I checked on the Rotten Tomatoes website, it got a 54%. Wow. A mediocre movie with a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, a mediocre movie with a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes. Thank goodness I didn't watch this movie as a kid, and thank goodness I stick to watch the Grinch instead. Because I really love the Grinch. It is one of my favorite Dr. Seuss franchise. And instead of the Lorax. But I don't know. I might review on the 1972 movie of the Lorax, but as for the 2012 movie, it's mediocre. I bet. Yeah, it's mediocre. This is like an extended version of the book. Yeah, this movie's like an extended version of the book. And I just found that film to be pretty mediocre and meh and okay. And yeah, if you like the Lorax, I'm fine with your opinion. But I just found this movie to be mediocre. I mean, the best films that Illumination made are the Despicable Me franchise and Sing and Secret Life of Pets and the Minions prequel series, especially its sequel called Minions: Rise of Gru, which I really love. Minions: Rise of Gru. I want to say this out loud, but Minions: Rise of Gru is way better than this mediocre movie. But anyways, that's my review on the Lorax 2012. I don't know what my next review is. Tell me, post a comment down below and which animated movie would I want to review next. I don't know. I might do a re-review on the Emoji Movie or Food Fight. I don't know, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this movie review. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time. Goodbye.